Hello everybody, welcome to episode 36 of SquishMallow Family Feud. We got the Bluey family over here.
Woo!
And we got the Princess family over here.
Woo!
Before we get started, I would like to introduce you guys, newest contestant, we got Paco the Parrot!
Woo! We also have Righty coming down the hall. Hey, Mr. Ironman.
You want to say hi to the viewers?
He looks like he's going into the bathroom. I can only see his tail.
Well, that was nice to see him anyway. Bluey family won last time, so that means the Princess family. You are going to go first this time.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and get the questions pulled up, and then I'll get right to it. All right. Alright, the last question before this episode was the basketball question, I'm sure of that. So we're now... So I think the first question is something with soccer, yeah. Okay. Alright, Anna, we got the top 5 answers on the board. Name something that you use when playing soccer.
A ball.
Let's see if the board's got it. Is a ball up there? Yes. That is the number 3 answer. 21 people said that. Great job, Anna. Ariel, your turn.
Here comes
Name...
Righty.
Hi, Righty. He's so cute. Anyways, Ariel, name something that you use when playing soccer.
How about the goal?
Let's see if it's up there. Is the goal up there? Yeah, that answer is accepted. Goal or goal net, that's kind of like the same thing. So it's up there. Number 4 answer, 17 people said that. That brings you a total of 38 points. Great job. I think Ryer wants the Bluey family to win today. What do you think?
Is that true, Riderman? I'm still considering. I'm not over by either one yet.
Yeah, I don't know yet. He loves you.
I love him. He's a good boy.
Alright, Margie. Margie, it's your turn. Name something that you use when playing soccer.
Well, I know they wear special shoes, so I'm going to say cleats.
Let's see if the board's got it. Are cleats up there? That is the number 1 answer. Good job. 26 people said that. That brings you a total of 64 points. Great job. Moving on to Minya. Minya, name something that you use when playing soccer.
How about your uniform?
Let's see if the boys got it. Is your uniform? Is the uniform up there?
Oh, womp
No.
womp.
Sorry, Minya, that answer was not up there, which means you have received your first strike. Alright, Sanda, only 1 strike. Name something that you use when playing soccer.
How about your protection stuff? Let's say a shin guard.
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a shin guard up there? Yes.
Ooh.
That is the number 2 answer. 23 people said that. That brings you a total of 87 points. Great job. Alright, Anna, it's back to your turn. Your family received 1 strike, but we have the number 5 answer left. If you give me that last answer that's remaining, your family wins this round. But if the answer you get is not on the board, you get your 2nd strike. Anna, name something that you use when playing soccer.
Well, you need to stay hydrated, so I'm going to say water.
That's a good answer. Let's see if the board's got it. Is water up there for the win? Yes.
Oh.
Great job. 13 people said that answer, which means your score is 100 points.
Okay. Looks like Ryderman's making his choice.
He's choosing Princess Family this time.
Mm-hmm. Good choice, Ryderman. Listen to your purring.
He's purring?
Yeah, he's such a big old sweetie chonk. Hey, Mr. Chonky. Chonka-chonk, badonka-donk. All right.
All right, Bluey family. It is now your turn for the next question. All right, Bluey, we got the top 5 answers on the board. Name one of Harry Potter's friends.
Ooh, I'm going to butcher these. I have not read this or watched this. All right, Bluey, name one of Harry Potter's friends. I'm going to say Dumbledore.
Let's see if the board's got it. Is Dumbledore up there? Yes. That is the number 3 answer. 18 people said that. Good job. Moving on to Bingo. Bingo, name one of Harry Potter's friends.
I'm going to go with Ron Weasley.
Let's see if the board's got it. Is Ron Weasley up there?
Wrong, Weasley. I guess not. Oh.
It's the number 1 answer.
Ooh.
36 people said that.
Good job, Bingo.
That brings you a total of 54 points.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Elliot.
Excuse me again.
Elliot.
Alright. Mini Misha, name one of Harry Potter's friends.
How about Ginny Weasley?
Let's see if the board's got it. Is Ginny Weasley up there? Number 5 answer, I think. Yep. Number 5 answer, only 2 people said that answer. That's pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
That means your score is 56 points. Alright. Moving on. I think Ryder changed his mind. He doesn't. Now he's going for Bluey family.
I want to cheer for everybody or get my chin scratched everywhere, to be honest.
Alright. Patty, it's your turn. Name one of Harry Potter's friends.
Hagrid? Hagrid?
Let's see if the board's got it. Is Hagrid up there?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Number 4 answer, 10 people
Okay.
said that. That means your score is 66 points.
He was rubbing on Bluey. You like Bluey?
Alright. Alright, Paco. It's your turn. Your family has not received a strike yet. Well, we got the number 2 answer left. If you give me that 1 answer that's left, your family wins this round. But if the answer you get is not on the board, you get your first strike. Paco, name one of Harry Potter's friends. I think Ryder just licked Bluey's ear.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Hermione Granger.
Alright, let's see where it's got. Is Hermione Granger up there for the win? Yes!
Oh, great job, Bluey family.
Ryder's cheering, but then it looks like he's running.
Yeah.
The
He's like, good job, guys. Here's my chin.
Alright, 34 people said that answer, which means the score is tied 100 to 100 right now.
Okay.
Score is tied. Alright. Ryder's purring.
Mm-hmm. You need love. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, Anna. Alright, it's your family's turn. We got the top 5 answers on the board. I do not know why these answers show in bullets instead of numbering, but
okay.
they're still ranked. Anyway, Anna, we still got the top 5 answers on the board. Name something other than books you might find in a library.
Computers.
Let's see if the board's got. Are computers up there? That is the number one answer. Number one answer. 28 people said that. Good job. That brings you to 128 points. Alright. Moving on to Ariel. Ariel, name something other than books you might find in a library.
Magazines.
Let's see if the board's got it. Are magazines up there? Yes. That is the number 2 answer. 24 people said that. That brings you a total of 152 points. Great job. Moving on to Margie. Alright. Margie, name something other than books you might find in a library.
Music.
Let's see if the board's got it. Is music up there? Yes, that is the number 3 answer. 19 people said that. Wow, top 3 answers have been said so far.
Good job, guys.
You guys are now at 171 points. Good job. Minya, it is your turn. Name something other than books you might find in a library.
Newspapers.
Let's see if the board's got it. Is newspapers up there?
No.
No.
Womp womp.
Sorry, Minya, but that answer wasn't up there, which means you have earned yourself a strike. That's the second time she got a first strike again, I think, for the Princess family.
Oh, Minya. Not the
Minya.
best at Family Feud, huh?
You roasted her.
Sorry, Minya. You snoozed and you loosed.
Roasted.
Look at this chonker.
He's going for a Bluey family, I'm telling you. He's going for the Bluey family. Alright. Santa, only 1 strike. Name something other than books you might find in a library.
How about chairs?
Let's see if the board's got it. Are chairs up there? Yes. Number 5 answers. 12 people said that. Or maybe 12 million Ridermans said that.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine 12 million Ridermans? That would be like heaven on earth.
Or infinity amount of Ridermans.
Mm.
Alright. Anna, it's back to you. Your family received 1 strike once again, but we got the number 4 answer left. If you give me that answer that's remaining, your family wins this round. But if the answer you get is not on the board, you get your 2nd strike. Alright, Anna, name something other than books you might find in a library.
How about games?
Let's see if the board's got it. Are games up there?
Oh, no.
No, Ryder's not scared by the buzzer, but
I like it. He's getting so brave. I don't know what's happening, Ryder. You have a whole new personality these days. You're like bravest boy on my feet.
Sorry, Anna. That answer was not up there, which means you have received your 2nd strike. Alright, Ariel, we gotta be careful. Your family received 2 strikes. But we got the number 4 answer left. If you give me that 1 answer that's remaining, your family wins this round. But if the answer you get isn't on the board, then the Bluey family will have a chance to steal. Alright, Ariel, name something other than books you might find in a library.
What about like a children's section?
Let's see if the board's got. Is a children's section up on the board for the win? Yes. Congratulations.
Whoop, whoop.
17 people said that, which means your score is now 200 points.
Okay. I don't think Lily's sleeping.
I don't think she is either. She's probably just being quiet.
I heard her. That's
You
all.
heard her?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. Alright, Bluey family. It is now your turn for this next question. Alright, Bluey. For this next question, we got the top 5 answers on the board once again. Alright. The question is, name something you might associate with a playground.
How about swings?
Let's see if the words got it. Are swings up swings up there? Number 1 answer.
Ooh.
Swings. 28 people said that. Which means your score is right. Which means your score is now 128 points. Alright, moving on to bingo. Bingo, name something you might associate with a playground.
How about slides?
Let's see if the boys got it. Are slides up there? Yes. Number 2 answer, 27 people said that. Only 1 point difference from the number 1 answer. It's pretty close. You're now at 155 points. Ryder's purring. You can probably hear him in the background. Hi. Anyways, Mini Misha. Ryder. We were having some technical difficulties. Ryderman is
redesigning the set.
Yeah, he is he's redesigning the set, but in like his own way.
Yeah.
It's okay, we can still see the Bluey name perfectly on the box.
Yeah.
It's just the side part that's a little
The
messed up.
sugarty. Yeah, he's holding it up for us.
He really wants Bluey family to win today.
Yes, he does.
Don't even think about taking a bite out of that thing, Ryerman, or it's gonna be a problem. Anyway, alright, Mini Misha, name something you might associate with a playground.
Sandbox.
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a sandbox up there? Yes. That is the number 5 answer. Only 5 people said that answer. Which means your score is now 160 points. Alright, moving on to Patty. Patty, name something you might associate with a playground.
Basketball court.
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a basketball court up there?
Oh.
No. So sorry, Patty. That answer was not up there, which means you have earned yourself a strike. Alright. Paco, only 1 strike. Name something you might associate with a playground.
Monkey bars.
Let's see if the boys got it.
Easy for you to say. Are marky bars?
Are monkey bars up there? Yes.
Are marky bars?
Yes. That is the number 3 answer. 26 people said that. I can't believe the top 3 answers only have 1 person difference. That's crazy. You guys are now at 186 points. Alright, Bluey, it's back to you. Your family received 1 strike, but we got the number 4 answer left. If you give me that 1 answer that's remaining, your family wins this round. But if the answer you get is not on the board, you get your 2nd strike. Bluey, name something you might associate with a playground.
Ball pit.
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a ball pit up there for the win?
Oh, no.
No. Sorry, Bluey, that answer wasn't up there, which means you have received your second strike.
Mm.
Alright, Bingo, we gotta be careful. Your family received 2 strikes, but we got the number 4 answer left. So here's the thing, Bingo. If you give me that one answer that's left, your family wins this round. But if the answer you get is not on the board, then the princess family has a chance to steal. Alright, Bingo, name something you might associate with a playground.
Tetherball.
Let's see if boys got is a tether like a tetherball game?
Mm-hmm.
Is a tetherball game up there for the win?
Oh, no.
Sorry, Bingo, that answer wasn't up there, which means you have received all 3 strikes. Princess family, you now have a chance to steal.
Ha, yeah.
Ryer's looking at them.
Yeah. Oh, stretch it out, Riley. Stretch it out.
No, I want princess family to win.
You look like you do. You're stretching towards them.
Alright, Anna, here's the thing. I've got the number 5 I got the number 4 answer left, and that answer left only. If you give me that one answer, your family steals, your family wins this round. But if the answer you get is not on the board, then the Bluey family gets the points. Anna, name something you might associate with a playground.
Merry-go-round.
Let's see the boys got. Is a merry-go-round up there for the steal? They stole it!
Wow, great job, guys. Great job.
You know what that means, Bluey family? You're stuck at 100 points now. Because the princess family stole your points. So they get an additional 100 points to their score. So now they get 300 points.
Oh, no, and they're doing the last round, so it's going to be very hard for the Bluey family to come back.
Yeah, if the Bluey family comes back for the last round, then it's going to be sudden death. But if Princess family wins the next round, though, then they are the champs and go to fast money. So.
All right.
All right.
Final round.
All right. Princess family, you get the advantage since it's your turn next for this last question. It looks like it's gonna be more likely that you guys will probably either win or this is gonna be sudden death. But let's see. All right, for this last question, Anna, we got the top 5 answers on the board. Name a popular animal in a petting zoo.
A goat.
Let's see the boys got. Is a goat up there? Yes. That is the number 2 answer. 27 people said that. Your score is now 327 points. Great job. Excuse me again.
I have a petting zoo right here.
Anyways, Ariel, name a popular animal in a petting zoo.
A sheep.
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a sheep up there? Yes. That is the number 4 answer. 18 people said that. That brings you a total of 345 points. Great job. Moving on to Margie. Margie, name a popular animal in a petting zoo.
A pig.
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a pig up there? Yes. That is the number 3 answer. 24 people said that. Alright, that brings you a total of 369 points.
Ooh.
Ryder's purring so loud. He's like, hey. You hear him?
Yeah, it's perfect for a petting zoo question.
Yeah. Anyways, Minya, name a popular animal in a petting zoo.
Cow.
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a cow up there?
Minya's having a bad day.
Yeah, Minya's having a bad day.
Minya,
I'm so sorry, but that answer wasn't up there. Which means you have once again earned yourself a strike.
oh, Minya.
Yeah.
Oof.
Minya, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. Sanda, only one strike. Name a popular animal in a petting zoo.
How about a rabbit?
Let's see if the boys got it. Is a rabbit up there? That is the number one answer.
Oh, great job.
28 people said that. That brings you a total of 397 points. Great job. All right.
Hi, baby. Hi.
He's so cute.
He is so cute.
All right. Anna, here's the thing. Your family received one strike, but we got the number 3 answer left. If you give me that last answer that's remaining, your family wins the game and goes to fast money. But if the answer you get is not on the board, you get your second strike. Anna, name a popular animal in a petting zoo.
How about a chicken?
Alright, let's see if the boys got it. Is a chicken up there for the win to go to fast money? Yes! Well, Princess Family, congratulations. You won the game. Your final score is 400 points.
Whoa.
Yeah. Have you seen a family score that much before?
I don't think so. That's pretty high.
Yeah, that's a pretty high score by me. Well, final score is Princess Family with 400 points and Bluey Family with 100 points. Bluey Family, thank you so much for playing with us today.
Thanks for having us. Thank you. Thanks, Ryder, for the headbutt. Oh.
Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a great time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching SquishMallow Family Feud episode 36. We'll see you guys in the next video for Fast Money, which Ryder actually could be featured in if he gets comfortable. See you guys then. Bye! And Ryder, what do you want to say? He's sleepy. Alright, bye!
Bye.